begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade, sneaks, and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped.
You got the rhymes, you got the beats.
All right.
30 years later, we back in the streets. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go here in Inglewood. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. That's our own 28-yard line.
I just want to rap. I just want to rap. Body out of Show me got that body out of
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 then. First down, 49ers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he goes out of bounds. Boy, that was a head scratcher. Winds up being a big loss on first down.
That's certainly not how he envisioned his first catch as a professional going, but technically he has less yards than you and I do, but we're up here in the booth. But not an ideal start, but he's certainly not going to panic either.
19 Tigers.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
At his 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a football on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This returnable for Hardman. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Warriors, ready? Cowboy 80, Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Number 87. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Tiger, 19, 18, 5 in. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Back to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Second down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here we go. Stop. 69, 19, 18. Cougar 19. Ready,
He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that one set down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moving.
So these, Mike, are the body blowing runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Now it's Howe. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Howell. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it falls to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to throw. Howell. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's Howell. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 back check. 70 simple.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Strike. 60 Maverick. Cowboy. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got 4 yards.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction?
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the 1st down. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, 18.
Now, faking the give. Throw to the right flat. It is Cross. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And it's 3rd down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready, go. Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now, this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the 49ers move out on top, 14-0.
Rams, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Howell. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is first touchdown of the new year. Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Rams 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will go all the way. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead.
Rams 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jair Brown on the tackle.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
It is second and 6. They'll throw with Howell. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup there. First down, LA.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 79 Bronco. Bronco 80.
Throwing is Howell. On the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a game.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Whoa! And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Anytime you're running a toss play, you're really just in a race to the perimeter of the defense. Is my guy faster than your guy? And in this case, the speed in the backfield wins. He picks up big yardage and the first down. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Rams.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. They get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Makes the score Niners 21, Rams 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Get it?
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Come on. Set. Gravity Lions.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
19 right.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On the move left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
Deputy Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Here's Mitchell. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 2.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They smack him down. He's there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Howell. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
2nd and 11. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Howard. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up the 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hitchens. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Back to throw. Howard. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 24 yards.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
For
that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cougar 19. Tiger.
Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Howe. That is caught downfield by Campbell.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Howell. The throw left side, going to be intercepted. And a nice return here as well. It takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go, strike. 19, Charger, 19.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Go, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell.